and we'll go ahead and get going. All right, so what we're going to be talking about is first we're going to talk about your spreadsheet and Rinko box size. Why does it matter? So why am I using Rinko instead of the lovely 1 minute chart? Well, for one, I can control spread by using Rinko boxes. And when I mean control spread, I can control the moving average easier by using a Rinko box than I can control the moving average. Let's see, insert indicators, moving average. 5, simple, median. And we'll go with aqua, align, and we'll make it that. I can control this moving average, how far away it is from the candles easier here than I can here. So if we look, this is GBP, and let's scroll back to the beginning. How's it look? It's probably flat, so it might somewhat match, but probably not too much. Yeah, see, it's right in the middle. So not a greatest example, but let's go back to where we were. We're going to take a look at how we use them. Okay, so if we look right here, this is a 3 pip Rinko box. If we measure it out, it's 3 pips. Or is this, I'm sorry, 2 pips. I have it set up the wrong one, but either way, blah. I'll show a 3 pip here in a second then. Yeah, it's 2 pips. Okay, so 2 pips away, let's measure. Let's say this was our news candle right here. This is when news popped. Now we did a 6 pip straddle, so 2, 4, 6. Trade was entered here. So at the point of entry on this trade, if we scroll down, right now we're running, I'd say about 3.6 pips away from, this is our trailing stop loss. The next candle, yes, it did drop down a little, but 4.5 pips away from stop loss. 4.8, 5.6. Now, as you can see, as price shoots up, it's slowly moving away. By using the Rinko boxes, we can adjust for spread. This is, if this was Pepperstone, it'd be perfect, because Pepperstone spread, Pepperstone spread, if we look, is very low. 4, 2, 7, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1.2, 4, 2. It's very low. So what we could tell by that is, looking at these averages about here, a 4 pip straddle would be doable but tight, but a 5 or 6 pip straddle would most likely be a little bit safer. We wouldn't get quite as much profit, but it would be safer of us not getting stopped out right away. So that is how we're using it. We're taking these averages here, and what I expect out of y'all is try and figure it out on your own, but if you can't, send it to me and we'll take a look at your charts and figure out it is. But as it stands right now, Pepperstone 2 pip Rinko boxes with between a 4 and 6 pip straddle is perfectly effective. Now, FXCM 3 pip Rinko boxes with a 6 to 8 pip straddle for most news releases minus NFP FOMC is completely doable. What you'll do then is you'll start seeing like these crude oil inventories, real low spread. You might be able to bring in those straddles a little bit. But look here, we had a 7 pip and a 2. I don't know if that's 7 points or 7 pips. But here, let's jump over here then. Crude 6.2 and 2.7. You'll start getting a feel by your spreadsheet of what your straddle should be for each trade. Now, what's the difference is a 3 pip would put it, and let's take a look real quick. File, new chart, GBP USD. What the hell was that? Oh, that was the flash crash shit. Okay, so 1 minute. We're going to load up a 3 pip template. Build news. I already have it set for 3, but I'll just do it. Build news. I forgot to 1 minute it. Okay. Oh my god, it hates me. Let's just close the chart. Bad me. Okay, so let's take a look at over here. F7 at 30. We're going to redraw these as 3 pips. Now if we go over and look, bam, these are 3 pip boxes. Let's measure and make sure. There we go, 3 pip boxes. So let's find another one of those little runs. There we go. This was the exact same one. Remember, here was our news release. And let's get rid of this line. So here was our news release candle. Now it looks kind of similar. So this is 3 pip boxes. So we're going to do, again, we're going to do 6, even though that's kind of tight. And we'll see the difference. So 6 pips only puts it 2 candles up. I would probably go up to here at 8 for entry. So that means we lose 3 pips on the trade, but it's safer. Let's look at the problem with the 2 pip. So this is here, 6 pips up. So what's that put us at? Puts us at 3.3 pips away. Now this would be our new entry. I'm sorry. So entry here, that would put us at 6.2 pips away. So the next candle, and let's go from the bottom of it. Well, from the top, I guess. 8.2 pips away. Price is still going up. 9 pips away. 9.9. So you see by using a bigger wrinkle box how we move price, we force the moving average away from price, as which we want. On a good news release, we want price to take off from that moving average. But by using the spread, this also, because the spread, let's say our average spread here is 6 to 8 pips, we want price to, for the most part, be 6 to 8 pips away from this so it doesn't accidentally get stopped out, because if spread goes to 10 pips, this trade's going to close. Hopefully that's understandable for everybody. If not, I have several live examples that we'll be showing, and as we go forward, we have a ton of them. If you go to my YouTube channel, well, you're on my YouTube channel if you're watching this, just go to the, I believe it's playlists, and go to the news, and you'll be able to watch a ton of trades live. But that's why we're using different size wrinkle boxes, because on Pepperstone it has a lower spread, so we can use smaller boxes, pulling a bit more profit. FXCM for us US traders has a little bit higher spread, and we have to use a little bit bigger wrinkle boxes to force this moving average away so the trade has room to breathe and run. So we would have gotten in here, and we would have gotten out here, so it would have been a 14.1 pip trade. And this isn't even a news release, this is just a normal move. So it would have been a 14.1 pip trade. Now what's our goal per trade? We want 10% of the move. So if it moves, we want 1/3, 30%. So if this news release moved in total in 1 minute, say 40 pips, our goal would be 40 divided by 3 will go into 4 one time, like 14 pips. So we got about right. You basically want 1/3 of the move. That's your goal. If you get more than that, freaking awesome, which a lot of times you are going to get more, sometimes you're going to get less. It really depends on how the news is released, because sometimes it'll shoot up, or sometimes the news will look like this. It'll shoot, then spike up and drop down. Now we get stopped out here, and we only make 9.5 pips, but the actual move was 41 pips. So this is going to happen. Don't get stressed out. Just you stay consistent. Trade every one of them, set it up, go back and review. One of the common questions we get, okay, if there's any questions on wrinkle box size, let me know. I hopefully that covered it and answered the question on why. We use it to push the moving average away from price as the news explodes. And it also, the wrinkle box size should force the moving average away enough that the spread never touches it. Okay, and spread's covered in the book and other chapters. I just wanted to go back and cover this again. You use your spreadsheet's averages to determine these, and like I said, Pepperstone you can use a 2-pip wrinkle box, FXCM a 3-pip wrinkle box. We pretty much have those settings down, but you should be running that. You need to do your spreadsheet either way, because this might start to fluctuate. Like when I was using Trader's Way, I started seeing things fluctuate, and that's why I got rid of them, because they were no longer tradable for news. Their spread started getting too high for me to trade, and they started gapping. I don't know why they did it, but I do have an idea, but I'm not going to get into politics of that or my conspiracy theories. But you need your spreadsheet just to monitor and keep track of your progress too. But mainly it's because you want to watch if that spread's fluctuating or if we see a pattern forming where overall spread's just increasing all the time, higher and higher. Okay, the next question I had is, well, why am I starting off on demo if you already know the settings? Well, that simply comes down to user error. The majority of the mistakes I see are people punching the wrong dates and times, they punch in the wrong straddle size, and the trade fails or it pops too early and they lose money. You need the 30 days to just get your data entry skills, I guess, honed in. Don't screw around. I mean, it is exciting to be able to do something that is relatively easy to make money on, but take your time, do your demo time to make sure you get rid of all the questions that you may have. You may do it 3-4 times and think, well, this is freaking easy, I have no questions. And that 5th time, you're not sure, you're on live, you do it, and you lose money, and you're like, son of a bitch, I should have been on demo. If you're not sure, ask. If you're not sure, demo. If you don't like my answer, demo. Basically what it comes down to, if you're not sure, demo. Now, trade size. I do 2 to 2.5% per normal news release, and NFP I do 1%. Why? Because I'm never 100% sure on NFP. The last NFP was a dud, which has not happened in God knows how long. I would say maybe a year and a half. So that was pretty. I wasn't even at home. I had to ask in the chat group what happened because I didn't get. Whenever a trade happens, I get an alert to my phone. But the last NFP, which is almost, that's like a 99%. It's gonna pop. It did not. It was a complete and utter dud. It just stayed flatlined. Trying to think what else. I'm trying to get everything in here. Spread, slippage, we've covered. The wrinkle box sizes. Being patient is the biggest thing I can preach on this, guys. Do not jump to live too soon. Take your time. Let your account build slowly. Use good money management. Can you ever lose at this? Yes, eventually we could have a horrid month where nothing goes right for the entire month. That is a possibility, but the likelihood of it happening is very, very rare. I have not had a losing month doing this in almost 19 or 20 months, and I would say it might have came down to lack of experience for me back then because what I was doing was straddling too tight. Other than that, let's just do a quick review. We only trade London and USD. We only trade majors. And again, let's bring it up so we can point out a few of the do not trades. I'm going to bring up Forex Factory. And let's just go through the calendar and see if we can spot a couple do not trades. Here's the do not trade NZD. USD, fine. I'm looking for do not trades. So that one's fine. Here we go, China. We never trade China. I had one person trade China. And here we go, Japan. This is a major, but it's at 5:50 p.m. We don't trade this. This is kind of in between markets. The spread on this is going to skyrocket. You're going to lose money. It's just not doable, guys. You can demo this to get the feel for it and see what happens so you can understand why you'll lose, but do not trade this. Anything, like I said, for me, anything close to 3 p.m. my time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, we do not touch. I repeat, we do not touch these. You can demo trade them and see the issues you will have with them. Feel free. Now, the issue with China is, even if you have, some people had China USD, the spread on that got up to damn near 80 pips. We do not trade, guys. 1, it's after the U.S. session. 2, it's not a major. Do not trade. If you have a question, do I trade it or not, ask in the group. I will answer, or someone that probably knows will also answer you too. Again, do not be afraid to ask questions, guys. Everyone has to start somewhere. This is not hard to do, but it is also just some basic rules. Here we go. NZD, 3:45 p.m. Do not trade. AUD, USD, that's a major pair, but what is it? 6:30 p.m. Spread's going to be too high. We do not trade. Liquidity or volume's going to be too low also. Other than that, I just wanted to wrap it up, guys. I mean, this is a great way to trade. So far, the people that have been reporting into me have been doing very well. And if you're not doing very well, if you're not making money, let me know so I can see your damn charts. I need your spreadsheet. And from there, we'll take it, because your spreadsheet should have everything on it I need. I'll be able to see this, your straddle size, everything, your chart, and I can go from there and help you correct so you can become profitable. But for the most part, this is set and forget, and you should be able to do it. Other than that, do we have any last minute questions? If not, I'm going to go get the book revised and put it out. Remember, check Mega. Oops, can't put that on there because that's contact information on it. Check Mega. Everything will be in here. And if I missed anything, I'll add in another video or type it up in there. So let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching today. Again, it's the election, so do not trade. And thanks for watching. I'll have everything posted up and updated here in about an hour or two. And y'all have a good day.